just over 600 kilometres east on the Costa Blanca in Benidorm, one man's day is starting very differently.
I was in catering school as a teenager, can you tell?
Ben Alexander is one of Benidorm's best-loved entertainers and shares a flat with girlfriend Amaya.
You're the best chef in the world, babe.
Ben's been performing here for the past 6 years. He performs in Benidorm's biggest bars as Gary Barlow in his Take That tribute act, named after the hit track The Flood.
What a crowd.
And over the last 12 months, Ben's been a busy boy.
Benidorm's just been back booming. I've been working every night. I've actually done 6 months without a night off. I've done every single night from January up until now.
Wow, Ben, I bet in all that time you sang a million love songs.
Thank you. See you again. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
But even with a successful show, Ben's been feeling like he's got more to give and he's ready for a change.
But it's very easy to keep the show the same and be sort of stuck in a rut year by year. I wanted to sort of change things around a little bit, come back with a little bit more of a bit more of an energy, a bit more of a fresh start.
Well, I don't blame you, Ben. I doubt Gary Barlow wants to be Gary Barlow 7 nights a week. Ben's turning his hand to impersonating a new artist to extend his performance portfolio. But who could it be?
Well, the first thing is the baby guitar. It's only a prop, but it looks so good on stage. This person's known for playing guitar, great songwriter with the guitar. Also, this person's known for so many glittery outfits. We're going for the beaded shirt here.
Very nice.
Because we're rolling back the years, we're going back to the 1970s. Back then, Cuban heels.
Right, go on. Who is it?
I said, well, yeah, I can put together a Neil Diamond show.
Sweet Caroline. Yes, you guessed it. Ben's bringing his version of the certified music legend to town.
I didn't want to just stand there in a glittery shirt and sing the songs of Neil Diamond. I wanted to be Neil Diamond.
Tonight, Matthew. Ben's first gig as one of America's best-selling singer-songwriters is fast approaching, and he needs to be ready to rock and roll. Back in Benidorm, tribute singer Ben Alexander is heading out on the town. Ben's taken his first booking for his new Neil Diamond act. And he's come to the Benidorm Strip to see another Neil Diamond in action.
J.J. Jones is a well-established Neil Diamond tribute on the circuit, not just in Spain, in the UK. Been doing it for decades. He's been out here in Spain for a number of years, got a really, really good fan base and an excellent show, and I can't wait to see it.
As long as he does Forever in Blue Jeans, I'm happy.
Obviously, I've been here 6 years, he's been here 11 years. We've just been like passing ships in the night, and we haven't sort of been able to sort of bump into each other, so it'd be so great to actually meet him just as an entertainer in Benidorm, forgetting the Neil Diamond situation.
And you're going to tell him you're his latest competition. Might not be such sweet Caroline. Sorry, Ben.
It's good to have sort of the best of both, really. People can pick and choose or see both. You know, there's no competition. They're both completely different shows.
If you say so, Ben, let's hope JJ sees the double diamond that way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And here he is.
presenting his own unique tribute to Mr. Neil Diamond, the one and only J.J. Jones.
With your left hand, let's see you join your hands together like this. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's really good.
Ba, ba, ba. JJ, that was so good, so good, so good. What do you reckon, Ben?
I thought JJ's performance went down really well with the crowd. He had a really great crowd in, managed to get everyone going, clapping along, singing along. Of course, they're all classics, they all know the words, so that helps. I'm really eager to get backstage now and sort of introduce myself and sort of tell him the news about me doing my show. I'm not quite sure how he'll take it, but that's yet to be discovered, I suppose.
Here goes.
Hiya, I'm Ben.
Yeah, how are you, Ben?
Yeah, great show, by the way. Really,
thanks
really
very
good.
much, yeah.
I really think the the guitar really helps, you know, with the live music, getting everyone going. I think when you play...
So does looking the spit of Neil Diamond. Good job it's not a look-alike competition, because you would be losing, Ben.
I just wanted to let you know that this year I'm going to be doing my Neil Diamond from a completely different era, from the 70s, sort of younger version.
Oh, too, that down so well, yeah.
You've got the real chest there. I've obviously got the fake chest wig coming.
I guess when I was 3.
Bit of a hairy subject.
I'd personally, I'd like to come and see your show when you're up and running.
Yeah, that would be great. I shall obviously let you know when it's on. And that went down really well. We spoke obviously about Neil Diamond.
Lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
And,
you've got to get up now. Yeah, definitely.
You're going to run to another show.
Yeah, I know you got to go.
Okay.
I think he really appreciated me coming to sort of tell him that I was going to do the show, sort of my ideas. We had a little bit of a laugh and joke. He's the expert of it.
Well, I'm a believer. But are you, Ben? And how are you feeling about your upcoming show?
A bit apprehensive, a little bit nervous. I always think the hotel shows have a bit more pressure to them. People have paid a lot of money to stay, and you're going to be providing the entertainment.
Well, Ben, the show must go on. Singer and entertainer Ben Alexander is on the way to his next gig, accompanied by his girlfriend, Amaya.
See, what I might do tonight is change You Don't Bring Me Flowers and put that Heartlight song in, the one that you like.
Ben's been performing as Gary Barlow in a Take That tribute for the last 6 years. But today he's changing it up with his new Neil Diamond show.
How long do you think you'll be able to hold up the American accent?
Hopefully the whole show.
The pressure's just increased. JJ Jones, who's been Benidorm's premier Neil Diamond tribute act for a decade, is coming to give him a pre-show pep talk.
It's so great to have JJ's support. We've got a mutual respect for such an amazing singer-songwriter. It's so great to have someone like that on side, and his support's just absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I can't wait for him to see the show.
Well, you don't have to, Ben. He's arrived.
Oh, hi, mate.
Mate, how are you?
How you doing?
Yeah,
Great to
good,
see
Ben.
you.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
to see
yeah.
you.
And these two just can't help themselves. They're Neil Diamond mad.
I think I've watched every live performance of every song that I do just to grasp how he performs live.
One at the theatre in Los Angeles. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Comes out with a rose.
Yeah, I've seen
He
that,
sings,
yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah. One of the main things I'm grateful for is he's not the biggest dancer in the world. He's hardly like an Elvis, so we don't have to learn much choreography. He's very much a swayer and with his arms.
I mean, his moves are, I think, was from his, like, his...
Yeah, from the fencing.
From fencing,
yeah,
yeah,
I
'cause
think
it's like-
so,
it's all
yeah.
fits,
It's all
isn't
the
it?
arms, yeah.
Yeah.
A keen fencer back in the day, Neil Diamond.
Well, you learn something new every day. Touché.
For me to get the show right, it's just the attention to detail. That's what puts you above the rest. It's almost like an impersonator rather than a tribute.
You obviously done your homework, and I'm sure the door will be knocking from promoters and managers and God knows what else, and hopefully see you in Vegas one day.
Yeah.
Been a pleasure.
Thank you.
With JJ's seal of approval secured, it's time to get ready.
Tonight's outfit, I'm going for the retro 70s Neil Diamond. The suede jacket, the fancy belt, the skinny pants, Cuban heels. It's always a good look. Really great to see JJ. His words are really, really nice. I've got so many more years ahead of me. To have his support, it's just been absolutely fantastic. It really has.
Ben's going all out here, and here is the trusty chest wig.
I got this imported from a specialist company in America, you know, so it literally looks realistic. That's the whole point. It's not like a fancy dress one.
Well, you've convinced me, Ben. Now you just need to convince the hotel crowd. As Benidorm Day turns into night, entertainer Ben Alexander is in the final throes of getting ready to perform his new tribute act as Neil Diamond.
Because I've been performing for so many years, I've never got nervous as in, oh, I don't want to go on, I'm going to do something wrong. It's never that. It's more of a nervous pit in your stomach, excited. It's more of a, get me on there, let me do my thing, I can't wait to show people.
Ben's a veteran on the stage, but he's not used to flying solo.
I feel the difference between this show and the Gary Barlow and Take That. One, the Take That show, I'm working in a group with the lads. The Gary Barlow show, you're sort of singing pop songs and you can have a laugh doing the voice and the accent and doing the eyebrow that Gary's got.
Practiced that a few times in the mirror, haven't you, Ben?
But you can have that sort of banter with the crowd. This one's a lot more serious, you know, you're being an absolute megastar. He's officially an icon in music.
Don't listen to him, Barlow. I still love you. Ben's performing to a packed hotel tonight.
In Benidorm alone, the tribute acts are brilliant.
That's why I've come here for the tribute bands. Sweet Caroline's my favourite song.
No pressure then. Are you stage ready, Ben?
Got to sort out this 70s hairstyle, but yeah, I think I'm pretty much ready. Showtime.
Tonight, singing live, Ben Alexander is Neil Diamond.
Okay, good evening everybody. Joining with me, this song's called America. Here we go. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Yeah! Thank you.
But Ben, did the audience agree?
He's only a young lad, but when he come out with all his gear on, and he sang, and he sounded just like Neil Diamond.
Absolutely fantastic. The best. Really good, true to life. Can't praise him enough.
To be honest with you, he was absolutely fantastic.
And it's not just Ben singing that's impressed.
This is the first time I have seen this singer, and I like him a lot because, well, he looks very handsome.
He's taken, love.
He was great. He was excellent. In fact, he was dangerous.
That dancing is.
Absolutely amazing show tonight. Really, really enjoyed it. The audience were great. They all sang along. They all clapped along. But I wouldn't really change a thing.
Caroline. Boom, boom, boom.
Listen, I've really got to go. I'm meant to be on stage literally now, so I've really got to shoot. But yeah, great show. Loved it. See you later.
Take that, Benidorm. Next time on the Costas, Becky and Simon struggle to mix business with babysitting.
Can somebody take it for a wee?
And in Benidorm, renovator Claire might be in for a shock.
If I accidentally touch that.
Prime Minister backs the budget. Liz Truss says she's done the right thing, but there are tough times ahead. And details about the Queen's death 3 weeks after she passed away. Join us on 5 News.